Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mike or MJ Gaming and welcome back to another episode of SkyFactory. And in today's episode, got a couple of things planned like always, but before we get into that, make sure you guys are hitting that like button down below and subscribing if you're new. But starting things off, I'm gonna come over to my chicken emporium, that's what I named this building, because I have a bunch of chickens in here, as you can see. And I've been very busy in between episodes. Coming over here, I have an emerald chicken, which is where I got my emerald armor from. This little pen is where I bred them up and put them all in their nesting pens. But yeah, that's what I've been doing in between episodes. But coming back up over here by my sugarcane farm, oh, not that chest, this chest, this is what we're getting into today. We're going to be setting up a place for a farming station. But before we do anything, the first thing that we need to do is we need a slice and splice. I think that's what the name is. Slice and splice. Yeah, and basically you use a slice and splice to get a couple of the key components of the farming station. This is my little valuables chest. I just need to grab a couple of things here so we can make this thing. This thing takes quite a bit of iron, but coming back over to my chickens over here, I need to grab a couple of things. I need gold, and I need solarium, which I have chickens for. Thank goodness. Now I need to grab some copper, which I have from this copper chicken. Just grabbing all that, putting that in this chest, and just gonna be on my merry way. I also need to grab some redstone over here after I eat some toast, because I'm hungry. Got some redstone. And now I'm going to be going back over to my crafting station so I can see if I can make this. But first, I believe, oh yeah, I need a zombie head, which I have a couple, there they are. I got zombie heads. And now, you need 5 solarium, you need an iron axe, shears, any type of mob head, and then you need a machine chassis to get the slice and splice, which is just the first thing to getting my farming station, like I said. But just need to craft a couple of things here, like an iron axe for this thing, and some shears. Now I'm going to be making a machine chassis, which I need a basic capacitor, which takes gold nuggets, redstone, and copper ingots to make. And then you put that with iron bars and iron, and you get yourself a machine chassis. As you see, I'm just making the iron bars here. Then I need my capacitor. And then once I get everything in here, I'll be able to make it. God, my inventory is full. But there's the machine chassis, and then there's the slice and splice. Coming back over to my crafting station, I need a thing to power the slice and splice, so I'm making a Stirling generator real quick, which takes 2 basic gears, a furnace, a piston, and 5 stone brick. It's not too bad, it's not that expensive, but still kind of a hassle to make. But yeah, once I get this, I'll be able to start making that component for the farming station, and then we can be on our merry way to get our farm going. So, as you see, take my furnace, my piston, my 2 basic gears, and 5 stone brick, and I get my Stirling generator. Okay, now I just need to figure out where the heck I want to put this thing. So, coming over here, I'm just going to place it to the left side of my staircase, just so I can get a little bit of OCD figured out and stuff. Put in some coal in the Stirling generator, and as you see on that left, that little bar, it's starting to fill up just a little bit. But now here, if you look, I'm typing up a farming station. That Z-Logic controller, which is the zombie head looking thing, that is what I need the slice and splice for, because you need to use a slice and splice to get the Z-Logic controller, which you need that for the farming station. Here I'm just grabbing some diamonds so I can make the pulsating crystals for the farming station, which takes a diamond and 8 of the pulsating iron nuggets, and it gives you the pulsating crystal. Okay, so for the slice and splice, I looked and I now need another iron axe, and I need shears for this thing to work, so that's what I'm making really quick. Get some iron there for my axe and some iron for my shears. And I'm going to be coming right over here to my slice and splice. And then, yep, that's filling with power because of the Stirling generator, which is good. There's my iron axe, which I'm just now realizing I forgot my shears in that chest, so I have to grab that really quick. Thank goodness. Okay, coming back, and now that I have that in there, I need 2 solarium, 2 silicone, 1 redstone, and 1 zombie head in the slice and splice, and that will give me the Z-Logic controller. So I'm just running over here, and I need to grab some silicone for my silicone chicken. And then, yeah, running back over to my crafting station. That way, so I can, not crafting station, the slice and splice. So that way, I can start making a Z-Logic controller. And as you can see, you put 2 solarium in the corners, a zombie head in the middle, redstone in the bottom middle, and then 2 silicone on the right. And it starts forging that together and processing that. And when that's done and over with, it will give me a Z-Logic controller for the farming station. Coming back over to my crafting station here, I need to make some more basic capacitors, which I made before for you guys, which is just some gold nuggets, some redstone, and some copper ingots. Then you take the capacitor with iron bars and iron to make a machine chassis, which I need for the farming station. And then once you get all that, you need 4 electrical steel, you need a diamond hoe, you need a Z-Logic controller, and you need 2 of the pulsating crystals, and then you get yourself a farming station, which is exactly what I did. So I'm coming over to this little grass area that I prepped up in between episodes, just to make sure that it's even, and the one farming station will cover a 7x7 area. Basically, if you just go over 3x3, that little area, I want to say. It's a 7x7, but I'm getting off track here. Coming back over, I need to finish placing my slabs here, so that way I can get this thing set up. Now here I have my farming station and a Stirling generator connected to it to get this thing power, and I'm realizing that this thing only gives me 100,000 power, like RF a tick, which I need more. So I looked up a better way of getting power, so I made a reactor. And this thing took a little bit to figure out how to make, because I'm not good with this type of stuff. But it takes yellorium ingots to power, and it gave me power to my farming station. So yeah. It takes yellorium, like I said, and then it gives you waste that you need to get rid of. But as you can see, I have some inferium seeds, and here it's all powered with a diamond hoe with a chest there. Yeah. It's all good to go. But if you guys have enjoyed this episode, please make sure to leave a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment on what you think I should do next in this world. I'm very intrigued. But anyway, it's been Mike or MJRH Gaming, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.